I didn't.
I don't believe it. That should be.
Oh, there it goes. They hear us fighting.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. You heard my son and I fighting. He's telling me that I touched something. We all know I didn't touch anything. You got... He's going lies. Lies and filigree. So welcome. Hello, Spotty Games. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got a bunch of people on here tonight. So today we are not only going to be playing The Sims, but we're going to be building. You see this giant, we are in Sim York. Here you can see my Sim York, which we've been building for quite a while. If you follow my streams on MoreTipsyMommyShark. So today what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. If I remembered how we were doing. Okay, and right now this is for sale. It is going to end up being apartments. Now, one of the things I didn't know, I'm going to pull it up here while we're talking. Let's see, Sims 2 wall limit. We're going to talk about this for a second. Did anybody know that there was a wall limit? Sims 2 has a hard-coded limit of approximately 2,100 wall segments per lot. Once this limit is reached, the game will not allow further wall placement, though foundation and pool walls are sometimes exempt from this constraint, and half walls are generally not counted. Okay, did anybody else ever hear of such a thing? I am seeing nope, not me. Yeah, I did not either. I mean, this was one of those this was one of those things that I had no clue that this could even be a possibility. Tipsy Mommy was like, what? Well, guess what? In 20 years of gameplay, I never hit the wall limit till like a week ago. And I did it on this. So you can hit 2,100 wall pieces. And well, I did. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right, so this here, I had been looking up luxury hotels or condos. And so the idea is I wanted to make a luxury condo. So I did put the cheat on, which we might have to get back in here and mess with so that we could do more floors. You should only have 4 floors. One of the things I think we're going to do today is this building here, this extra hotel or room, we're going to knock parts of that down. So I'll let you look at what we've done so far. So the idea was this was the grand, and we're going to put some greenery here. We're going to come down, and some of the top of it is going to be empty. Okay, and so here you have the entryway. So you know how like really nice places have an entryway and a concierge? I put a bar over here, but it's supposed to be, you know, the concierge service. Okay, and then I do have to put a door over here somewhere so that we can get into the pool. I forgot that. Oops, my bad. But anyway, then you've got your 3 elevators, and of course we need a step, fire safety, people. And so then we've got the nice seating area, and then our first door to go into our master suite. So I personally like, and you guys can tell me where you guys like to play in apartments. I like the bottom floor because sometimes Sims can get stuck the higher up you go. I mean, I would prefer to be on a top level, but we'll see. We're going to play lower levels, so I figured we're going to have this really rich sim. I downloaded these beautiful stairs, so you've got like a winding staircase into a grand entry for this apartment. And of course, they have lots of pictures, and then they've got a bathroom. Then you're going to turn around here and come into this area here, which is like a dining and seating area. And then the kitchen area. Okay, and they are also going to have, even though this is very unrealistic for New York, they are going to have some kind of outdoor area. So they've got the best grand area, because that would be very luxurious in New York after living there. And then you come up here to the second floor, and this is going to be your next hallway. And again, we've got steps, fire safety. What if those elevators go plummeting to your death? And here is our steps to the second floor, and then we've got this beautiful look to the first floor in this apartment. And then these are going to be some pictures of the family. Okay, and they're going to overlook their pretty outdoor area. And of course, they would have closets. They'd want closets because space is very difficult. It's very tight in these apartments usually. And then we've got a full bath here. And then we've got a kid's room here, and then a teen's room here. I'm sure this was supposed to be like for a teen daughter. She loves New York. And more closets. And then kind of a family room, office up here. And then a parent's room with a full ensuite. So this is where we're at with this. And then as we go upstairs, oh, no, I don't want to cancel anything. I just want you to go up. Okay, so we're going to go up another floor. And then here we've got another level. I'm going to put maybe the entry to this apartment like over here so that we can have, you know, the kitchen and whatever, or over here. I'm not sure. Whichever way we think the bedrooms would work out, because unfortunately, because of this area, we have a very skinny, narrow hall over here. Or this could be a full apartment, and this could be a tiny little. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't work. You guys can tell me what you think. I feel like these would kind of be luxury. So maybe this could be a bigger luxury, a tinier luxury. I don't know. We can think about it. Then when you get up to this floor, obviously, this is a much bigger apartment because I've squashed this area. This is going to be our top floor, I think, that we're going to do. And just because that's typically where you would stop. Now, when you get up here, I have the elevator coming up here, and this is going to be a garden area. All right? So that's where we are. And then the rest of these are going to be empty. Okay, and some of that would be too, because like your camera would bounce around and that kind of thing. And so we just leave those dark. Then the one over here, these are going to be empty rooms above till we get to the bottom two. And I'm thinking probably there would only be one or two here, and we're going to do an apartment, but we're going to cut all this back area off, and we're going to do maybe a fountain with some greenery back here, and that's going to help with our wall count. And then back here, I do have a mod that allows you to have community lots. So this is going to be a coffee shop, as you should have, and then everything above it will be empty. Okay, and hopefully, and then back here will also be greenery, you know, some kind of place for our Sims to sit. So that's the idea, but we've got to get working on this because this has been my monstrosity that we've been dealing with. And so we're going to start over here, I think. Anybody have any ideas? I will take instruction. I'm going to pull up my cheats. This is just going to be relaxing, kind of cozy, if you can call my building cozy. The first thing we're going to do is move objects. I don't know why I have no music at all. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. All right, so far nobody has written into me to give me any of their ideas. And let me know if that music gets too loud. I wanted to put some music on in the background because sometimes I have a hard time talking when we do builds, because I need to think when I build. I can't just be building and talking the whole time. But you guys are going to come kind of build with me. Okay, so I'm thinking, unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to say, oh look, I've done something else here as well. I can't imagine why I run out of room. Out of clickies. Whatever it's called. Okay, let's see here. What have I done? Can I? Oh my gosh, I have a floor on here too. I didn't even remember that. Okay, I must have wanted it to look higher. It's fine. It's all fine. But I obviously forgot that that was my mindset at that point. I do remember having trouble with the windows. So let's go up one. All right, and then we'll just draw that across. Okay, so there we go. We've got one of like what, 7? Okay, there we go. Yeah, a little bit better. A little bit better. Maybe we'll. This might. I doubt this will be any easier. We'll keep going. Oh, what did I do? Okay, we're gonna just make sure we're stacking it. So if you ever wanted to look at like how long it really takes, all my builds are speed builds. I don't know how many of you actually really like to see how long it takes for like an actual, what am I doing? For an actual build. So I would cut all of this out. Like I am recording right now, but none of this will make it into a speed build. I mean, maybe I would say and show a piece of this, like, oh yeah, this happened, the end, bye. But that would be it. Because it would just take too long. Like this was hours and hours of work, which now I'm destroying. So I don't know. Does anybody else here build at all? Or do you just like to watch build videos? Oh. I mean, you can tell me there's no judgment. If you don't like to build, that's fine. Okay, here we go. We're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And some of the reason I go so crazy about this is I lost a lot of my custom content. It just, I don't know if it was just old or what happened, or it hated my reshade, and now I got rid of the reshade or the G shade, whatever I was using. And it would just blink constantly. I like to build, I'm just bad at it. Oh, Spothy, I don't think you're bad at it. I think you're very hard on yourself. So for those of you who don't know, Spothy is my daughter. And she, hello, Unholy Stinky, how are you today? And I think Spothy is very, very tough on herself. But I think she does a good job at what she does, and but I think sometimes we're our own worst critics. I mean, how many times have I taken a build, and just completely destroyed it? So how are you doing today, Unholy Stinky? This just wants to aggravate me. See those little nubbies on either end? Well, they need to go on the inside, not the outside. Doing great. Looking forward to a comfy stream. Good. Well, I'm hoping that it's comfy. So what we did right now is we did a little bit of demolition because I ran out of walls. I did not realize that The Sims 2 was going to restrict me to 2,100 individual wall pieces. And, you know, I have a hard time with that. Tipsy Mommy should not be restricted. And that's, according to the thing, it's hard-coded. I'm going to need a mod for that. I was just complaining in my video that's coming out tomorrow about not having any good graffiti. And then I saw that there's a mod to have your teens graffiti up things. Just like, where was that? Sims 2? Maybe Sims 3 where you got the graffiti bag. Was that Sims 3, Spothy? Are any of you guys... I know Spothy played Sims 3. So are any of you guys gaming while you watch the stream? What's everybody doing? I'm trying to at least try to talk while I'm doing this. Usually I don't talk while I build. You guys are making me use my little brain powers. So I wanted this to look like a little bit more of an old building. And I'm thinking like one small apartment in the bottom will be good. My gosh, look at what I've done here. Fine. There we go. Okay. All right, that wasn't too bad, guys. Nope, just mommy streams. My sister loves Sims 3. Okay, so does anybody remember that they didn't they have the graffiti bag that you could get the bag and your kids or whoever would graffiti around? I know we had the graffiti thing in Sims 4 too. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Okay. All right, so I think we got to do something like that there. And then it's gonna make me put windows on the back. At least it didn't say like I was window restricted. And then maybe just, I don't know, like I feel like there's probably gonna have to be a bathroom. I don't know. We're just gonna do it, and then I'll worry about the bathroom and stuff in here. So now what we need is come back down. So I either need to put, maybe we could make one of these a door. This way I don't have to put a door in the foyer. Or we could do a door over here. Let's see. I don't know, peeps. Just don't know. Maybe we could put a side door. See, this is the creative process. This is really what it's like. Nope, hate that door. I hate it. I hate it with the passion of 1,000 suns. I guess we could just do something like this one. Okay, so I'm feeling like this has to go over that way, because this should go like right around here. Oh, we could always make this like over here. Like somewhere like there. I don't know. Okay, and then you'd have to walk up to the door over here. What do we think of that? Okay, because this door is going to go back out to the gardens. So this looks like a regular outside door. I mean, my only issue is then you can't get to it from the main place, and I feel like you would be able to get to it from the main... Okay, like that. I don't think that's good because then we've got the sliding board there. So maybe there, and then they can put a of our windows. I think it should be a clear window just because then it's gonna match. Matchy match. I need matchy matchy. So that's loving the flooring. Thank you. I'm having issues with the pool area, and I feel like we need to be able to get into the pool. All right, so look, you can get in from over here. So this is gonna be your entry to the pool. And then this is just a window because I needed it to matchy matchy. Okay, and then you're in here, and then this is your exit into the garden, but this is your fire exit because we need fire exits. All right, so we got that. Now, we pretty much, I feel like, have this other than the exterior, whatever I'm gonna do there. So we're headed upstairs. Okay. And I kind of feel like, let's see, what do I have down here? I kind of like that floor. So we probably should carry this idea right there, maybe. So, you know, we're gonna repeat it. We're not gonna reinvent the wheel here. This is gonna drive me crazy because it's not really centered. Maybe we could do it here. There. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then what could this one be looking at? I don't know. Okay, we did chairs. I had 2 of these at one point. Maybe we could put them there. You know, it's a little bit more private. We'll put that there. More reading material. Oh, that was just another table. That's not what I wanted. We wanted books, the stacks. All right, so we got the stacks up here. All right, and I guess we're gonna want the same tables because they would not be spending on a bunch of different tables. Okay, so I think that's going to be our thing. What do we got? Else do we got down here? Oh, I do think this was the table that went between the chairs. We can always put that over here, and we'll revisit that in a second. Okay, and so we had some plants on those tables. Anybody who comes up with any ideas or thoughts, you're welcome to let me know. Let's see, I'm thinking, again, we gotta look at plants. So let's see, maybe that one can go there. Maybe some little greenery there. Okay, that's cute. I think there should be a little dog one. Yeah, there we go. That looks cute. And then over here, I did this downstairs. So I'm feeling like... I don't know. I really don't know. So since we did kind of black and white up here, I think we'll keep going with the black and white. Okay, because there's going to be all plants out there, outside, so I kind of think that I think that that's going to look good up here. Okay, let's see what else we did downstairs. Okay, we probably should have a little vent here. Oh, there we go. Maybe another one up here. Okay, that's cute. I'm liking it. Not sure what the elevators are getting off here for, unless it's just to kind of hang out, because there's nothing to do up there. Maybe we could put a couple of bookcases up here. See, what do we have? Something kind of nice. Ooh, here we go. I can match our... Can I get 2 of them in there? Because that's nice. There you go. Oh, look, I like that. Because then you could sit up here and read. That would be really nice. Okay, so then maybe what we'll do up here is do another tile set there. And maybe that way then. Oh, I think we should extend it. There we go. And then up here we could do maybe some white. I was gonna call them pool tables. They're not pool tables. Chess tables. I'm sitting here like, what the heck are they called? I knew they were something. There's some kind of table, you know. It's a table. It's a table and you play on it. Okay, so I'm going to need it to be white. That wasn't what I was going for. How about that? That's kind of pretty. No, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like it. Can we do something like that? That's a little bit more. Okay, so what do we think of that? I think that's gonna work for up here. And then our people could come up here and play chess. I think that's very pretty. Okay, and then we'll do some of the hangy plants here. Yeah, I think that looks good. And maybe over here we could do like something cute and pretty. I don't know. Maybe something taller. I'll think about that in a second. I have all these Halloween tapestries. Okay, we're just gonna use this tapestry. No, that's not it. Maybe like a blue one. I feel like it should stand out a little bit more, you know what I mean? Do we have another little? It's gonna be bigger. Maybe that one can go over here. All right, so there we got some art over there. I think we're gonna leave that way here. What did I do for lights downstairs? Okay, I did these. Okay, so there is some light here. Plus we have the chandelier. We're gonna go up to the next level. Well, this one's very big as well. Okay, but this we will have a apartment. Does anybody have any ideas? Should we do one big apartment or two little apartments? Or a littler and a bigger? Because this side could be one and that side could be another. Because right now it's going to be the bottom one, then two, then three, and then this one over here would be four, or we could split it up and then there'd be five. Any ideas? Guys are so quiet. All right, let's try this. Let's see what it would look like. Let's go down here. What would it look like if we did 2 here? I think they're going to be little. Like I am. Yeah. Like part of me is wondering maybe this should be the one side. I don't know. All right, so let's. You like the small details? Okay, so what I'm saying, Spothy Games, is that should this be 2 apartments or 1 big apartment is what I am trying to work out here. So I'm messing around. You know, I gotta get my beds because I can't eyeball bedroom. Okay, so over here, so technically there could be a full bedroom size over here. Still big for New York City apartments. Yeah, but these are supposed to be luxury. So we could do a smaller luxury one here. Let's see how this works out, guys. Oh, we're getting flowers in the room. So this could go here. And then that's still like a nice size room, right? And so typically I do, this would be the bathroom, and then we could have a closet. So they've got like a long hallway here. So we could even make that like a hallway. And then this would be kind of, you like the 2 small? Okay, let's see how it works out. She's all into that apartment living. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's that, and then let's go down to, I want to stay using the same doors that I used. I thought they were nice. Okay, so that's gonna be bathroom door and bedroom door. There we go. Okay, and then I'm thinking, so this was the back, so I'm thinking then the kitchen would be someplace over here. Okay, so we're gonna do, I think I did a nicer kitchen in the downstairs. So we want to do a little bit of a nicer kitchen in here. That's kind of pretty. What do we think of that one? I think that might be too dark for small. Okay, let's just real quick. Okay, so we could do something like that. I don't know. I think part of me feels like, let's grab. I think that with, okay, so with furniture, I don't like that couch. Ugh. Okay, so there we've got a little couch. You like the lighter kitchen? Yeah, me too. But I'm thinking that because we have the windows in the back, I'm thinking maybe what we should do is do something like this. Okay, like this. Okay, and do maybe a half wall. And then this would be kind of the living room over here. So you have kitchen, kind of dining, and then living. Let's go over here. Let's look for our... Well, this is cute. I never noticed this. I think this is new for me. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. We're using it. Okay, maybe for here, this has to go to here. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, and then if we do like a half wall. Y'all know how I am about kitchen sinks. It's got to be a kitchen sink. All right, there it is. There's your kitchen sink. So we could do like the, what's it called? The burglar. We need burglar alarm because I have burglars. I have a burglar problem. Okay, but look, then you could put your little couch there. And if you wanted, you could even put like a whole bloody entertainment center there. Look, how does that fit? That looks good, right? And then we need like a small table. And I mean, this, Spotty will tell you, this is a nice size apartment. Or New York, Sim York. Okay, we're gonna back this up a little. Okay. And we can put, all right, we can put this here, and that there. Look, it all fit. Isn't that fantastic? That's awesome. Okay, and then what else do we need? All right, we need maybe a bookcase. Okay, so there's just kind of a white and black kind of thing I got going on in here. I don't know how I ended up with that, but that's okay. This person, you're saying I like it. This person seems like a West Side kind of girl, so she's gonna be here with her cat, Down with my cat, down with my cat. Anybody who doesn't know that the UES for life. Okay, so look, we fit pretty much the essentials in our little tiny apartment. I mean, you could technically have a couple with their cat in here. Now, typically I play from the front of a building. So if we put this down like this, this is how it would look. Spotty's laughing at me because I'm singing about my cat. All right, so let's see. So we need a little bit of color going on in this house. So let's look at the flooring. What did I do downstairs? Okay, so we did wood. I did look up bougie apartments. So this is supposed to be high end. So there was a lot of, let's see here. Luxury Midtown Apartments. Images. Yep, seeing lots of light wood. Lots of light wood. All right, so we're going to have to find, yeah, light wood. They're really into their light wood. Okay. So, what color do I have here? I don't know. We could even go like very white, like this. That would work. I think this is more realistic. Everything seemed to have more of that white or sheen like we did downstairs, but since this is not super luxurious like the other one, I think I like this one better. Okay, so we're back over here. So we're going to use that. For the bathroom. Should I use pink? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to use pink, Spothy. Okay, I kind of feel like it would just be plainish. A lot of these are very neutrally colors. They're like whites or neutrals. Okay, so we're gonna go with, what did I do downstairs? They were a little bit more either classic or neutral. So we did that downstairs. I feel like we should go a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more fun maybe. Maybe taupe. A little bit darker. It's still neutral, but it's just a hair darker than downstairs. Pink. She's screaming about pink. Okay, and then okay. Peachy for in the bathroom, not pink, peachy, because we did kind of this off gray color for the apartment. All right, and then all right, what color? I feel like maybe just gray. Right. Or that upscale toilet. Maybe that kind of beigey, or do we have black? Oh, I do have a full black one. Maybe black and white, so it matched the tub a little bit better. I scared Spothy off with pink. She pretends, but she's been all about the pink. Alright, so we come in here to the bedroom. That bed's not working for us any longer. I feel like they would just do something like that. I think that's the IKEA bed. Pink has become you. Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, and then we're gonna need a little bit of storage for in here. I don't think that's black enough. Let's go back. I'm dancing to the Sims song. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I guess this is what I want to do as I dance. Okay, that had gold on it, so. Oh. Hello. All right, we are not lining up here. This is aggravating me. Okay, so we can't use them. I need a black one. Or dark would work. What about this one? Yep, that works. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see, we need some lighting around here. So we need to put a lamp right on this. Oh, that's a pretty little lamp. So maybe 2 lamps on here just because I don't want to put an end table here because it's going to make the room too small. All right, but we can put in here a light fixture, and in the hall we can do some lighting. All right, and then I feel like what we need is maybe a light right there. Awesome, that's pretty. Okay, so maybe like a rug real quick. Oh, there we go. Can I turn that? Yeah, that works. I'm still dancing. Do we have... I'm thinking, I guess white would work for this. No. No. All right, and then maybe in this room, you know, there's a shelf for some stuff. Because there is not very much space in the bedroom. I think that works. And that's cute. And maybe we need one of these things, you know, in a color. I mean, she might want a picture of her cat, like, over the table. That makes sense to me. I'd want a picture of my cat over the table. What else do we need, guys? Okay, so we got some kitchen stuff going on there, which is nice. Okay, maybe like that goes there. More like something like this. There we go. So that looks a little artsy. All right, I like that. I think that's working for us. All right, so that's good for decorating that side. So now we're gonna go to the other side. All right, so we're gonna say you come in roughly here. I think we're gonna get 2 bedrooms or so out of this one. I know Spothy's sitting there going, oh my gosh, these are huge for New York. Might be able to get 3 bedrooms out of this place. This is a big apartment. Okay, so technically we could put the bathroom back there. We may need to put some windows up the side here because none of these apartments over here have windows. I mean, I lived in an apartment with no windows. It was not pleasant. Okay, we can always do like the hallway thing here. I don't like that because, there we go. Okay, so there's our little hallway going into our bathroom, and we have the big bedroom and a kid's bedroom. So this is really a nice size place. So you could have like an entryway. Let's see how we would do. Let's see how we would do some of these if we did. Like if we just, oh, that's not gonna work. What's below us? Okay, if we skipped. I mean, maybe we could put it like there, and then there. And oh, that works because then there's nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, we could always. Okay, that works because then that one did not get side windows. And that one would. This one's not really going to matter. And then, well. Okay, then that's it. So then that means my bottom one here needs to come front. All right, that's fine. And technically, they should all go back. I don't know, let's see what it looks like. This becomes such a pain in the butt then when you add stuff. I guess that's okay. Well, nobody's there, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, over here it's fine because it's just the pool. I mean, this one has to be one of these windows. Yeah, that's fine. Don't ask me why I get so ridiculous about like this kind of stuff. It's stupid. All right, so then over here there is a window. We've got one. Which would mean in this kid's room, there. Okay, and then we go up. All right, so how are we going to separate this out? We got this up here and make it a little bit more of an entry area. Like, you know what I mean? So there's your entryway. No, maybe not. Okay, I'm thinking, what if you put this all the way down here and then did this whole thing? All right, so then this way, what I'm thinking is, wouldn't you want more windows in your actual living space, is what I'm kind of thinking. So even if we put the door more here, okay, and we ended up with, let's say we did the kitchen. Over here. Okay, and this is a little bit more, you know, like sleek. Okay, and then we're gonna have the sink. And maybe they would have a little bit more of a glass style table. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe that's kitchen area. And then you've got dining, let's say. I think dining should be smaller. Okay, and then this is your living room. Okay, so then you'd have this, and here, and this would also go into here. Okay, and then you're gonna end up, I think we could even have, this could be super nice because you could actually do okay, if we don't do as big of an opening here, you could actually do a nicer ensuite there. And then have a smaller, oh wait, maybe you could still, there you go. So you could still even have a large entry into the living room, and this bedroom could still have an ensuite. What do we think of that, everybody? I mean, I feel like there's some wasted space here with all of this hallway. You know, you could do like a play area out here, a little office out there. What do we think? Oh, you love it? Oh, good. Okay. All right, so again, typically they're going to do our floors. Let's see. I feel like our stuff here is more modern. Nope, I don't think that's it. We're gonna get it, don't worry. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. What do we think of that? I think that's working for us. All right, and we would do our trifecta up here because you'd have your smoke alarm, your burglar, because we know we're going to be burgled, and your phone. Okay, and for this one, we're gonna do I'm not sure that's it for me, but we're gonna start there. There you go, maybe just a tad warmer. Like for me, I like warmer colors, regular, rather than just the basic white. So we're gonna go with the warmer peachy tone. Okay, in the main part of the house, even though, you know, white would probably have been the thing they would have done. Okay, but I just like it a little tiny bit warmer. Okay, the bathrooms will have to be something else. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay, I'm thinking the table has to stay the glass. And let's see what we can do for chairs. Our chairs, what could they be? I'm thinking just like black. My phone died, people, just so y'all know. I can hear nothing. I have to put my earbuds in my ears. They don't stay. Testy, testy. My cat's so pesty. Alright, I was thinking maybe our base would be a little bit darker, but I guess this is what we're gonna go with. What do we have for chairs? Oh, black. I kind of like this one. I guess that doesn't completely work. I don't know, that kind of works. 1, 2. Who needs treats? You're not hearing Mr. Meowsy Bugs because he is sleeping behind me. Are you still hearing me? Oh, Lucian? No, he's asleep behind me. What happened was my phone died. So. Did you think you heard him? He's got you fooled. Yep, so he's tricking you on every angle. All right, well, I hope we like these chairs. Yeah, he's fine, he's sleeping. Everybody, give me a minute. I'm gonna go check. Hold on, because she's worried about the cat. I'll be right back. Are you giving her subliminal messages that you need treats? Here. Oh, what she was thinking. Hang on, I'll be right back. You're fine. I don't know what they were complaining about. Now he's going to be a bug. Yep, he's going to be buggy now. So his mother is away, and I think she misses him. So anyway, I hope everybody has enjoyed watching me build. I think I'm probably going to end a little tiny bit early, just because I have had, you know, I'm not used to just building. I think it's a little strange. Have you all enjoyed just watching me build? No, I miss you all too. I can't wait for you to come home. But I'm glad you're having fun. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to end it. I hope you guys liked watching me build. I want to thank you all for being here. And I want to wish you happy gaming. We are going to save. It's oddly relaxing. Okay, well, we'll do it again because this helps me. Because sometimes, like, I get in my head and I don't get my building done. And, yeah, thank you, Spothy Games. Spothy Games said it's oddly relaxing to watch me build. So we'll do this again. But, maybe when Spothy's here with me, I miss her. All right, well, I want to thank you all for watching and wish you happy simming. And I'll charge my phone next time. Hey, I like that it gives you your own build ideas. Yeah. I need to get some more build ideas for all these apartments. So I wish you happy simming and bye-bye.